Yeah, we're the team of Norway. We are Marcus, Alva, Henriette, and our coach Milena. We want to bring the touch of nature into the campuses. We want to start with the central concepts that we will talk about first. Further, we want to talk about the campus improvements, what we suggest can be done at the campuses, how we're going to collaborate with the local farmers and the canteen. We then show some pictures of the canteen and to help you to show off the Lillehammer campus. We want to provide plants in the classrooms. How are we going to do that? We have a plan for the future that can be, the project can be to a program and further development that we want to talk about. Yeah, our central concepts is that we want to bring in the green into the campus. How are we going to do that? We want to include local farmers into the canteen so we can have like a local network around the campus to include everyone to this greener campus concept. With agreement with the local farmers, we want to to provide the canteen with locally grown vegetables that we can serve at the canteen. With a plant in every classroom, this can improve indoor climate. And now we want to talk about campus improvement that Alva will take.
We went around our campus and looked at what could be done and realized that we have a lot of unused potential. We have a lot of space where there's just grass and we could put in flower beds, plant trees, or set up a greenhouse. We shouldn't settle for just grass when we have the space to do so much more. We also found a lot of fake plants within the school and want to switch them out with real ones.
Yeah, so why do we want to do this? Going local has many benefits. You support the local community by investing money back into the local producers. You reduce food miles because the food doesn't have to travel many, many miles to get there. You reduce environmental impacts because of the excess packaging. The farmers can come personally and create awareness around local produced foods with their bags of food that's seasonally grown. We want to also arrange like a local food day to promote the whole local collaboration. And that small profit that the canteen make will go back to the farmers, maybe around 10-15%. Who this is going to involve? It's going to be like the local community, local network around the campus, Lillehammer campus, to have trusting communities around the campus. And also to include with this network around the campus with local farmers, we want to include the students also, so they can come and collect their own vegetables. They can see how the potatoes is going. They will have a more personal relationship to the food. So we will put maybe like a face for the foods. And where we want to start in Lillehammer campus, we see a lot of potential. They also do a lot of healthy foods that we can see on the picture on the top left. And with the local food day, that's a step further in more sustainable future for the canteen, that everyone can work together as a community with the schools, farmers, and other.
And then we come to the plants in the classroom. As you can see to the left and right, I have added the NASA's guide to air filtering plants. You can also see it. I mentioned that there are 5 different pollutants in the air that can cause the different types of symptoms for different people. And by having a certain type of plants, it can help remove pollutants in the air. This is through their photosynthesis that can help counter the CO2 in the air and also releasing oxygen to improve brain productivity in the individual. As you can also see on the right side, there are some suggested plants that you can have and which kind of pollutants they would get out. So for example, in a bigger classroom, like an auditorium, you could maybe have a palm, and while in a smaller classroom, you could maybe have a tiny spider plant or something. It's no secret that plants can add a touch of freshness and vibrancy to a dull classroom. The aesthetic appeal helps students and teachers alike feel more happy in the classroom, and introducing plants to an otherwise kind of dull, plain classroom can help every single individual in be feeling more there, feeling that they belong more to the space. And to the study that I have referenced here, it shows that it can contribute to psychological well-being and development, especially when looking at student anxiety and sickness. While having a plant in the classroom, it can help raise environmental consciousness. This is because the plants that are in the classroom do need a lot of time and care to thrive in the environment that is not usually used to. And it's easy to see that if the students don't take care of it, it will go away. And this really ties into this next point of encourage responsibility, as each classroom would be responsible for their own plant and being having the main responsibility of keeping it alive and keeping it thriving. And then lastly, it would be a symbolic thing. It would be the main thing that could see that we're trying to be more eco-friendly and really bringing it to everyone. And down in the middle, I've added a picture of my little plant that I have in my room, which has helped me a lot through these COVID times.
We want to ask for a 10K economic support from the school and to help with the plants and take care of them and maintain a greenhouse. We want to set up a student organization to work with this. We also might need some help from the maintenance crew, janitors, cleaning crew, to water the plants in holidays and breaks. But we think that with a student organization, most of the caretaking will be done.
And then for the further development, we see this thing as a yearly change project, that there's some people that are responsible for each year, and that will be changed out every year then to see how to most benefit it at that time. This is in hope for expanding throughout the campuses in our universities and not just being this one campus thing. So the hope and the center of the idea is it will set roots and then grow to become this big project over time, and that it will encourage positive attitude towards the environment and really set its roots in every place in our university. And then this is the our study. I based my case on the plants in the classroom of, and these are linked to all the pictures we used. Ta-da!